the gentleman from Michigan, Mr. Huizenga, the chair of the Oversight Subcommittee, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm going to quickly move ahead here. A loss in confidence in the banking system is a loss of confidence in regulators in many of our minds. Regulators seem to have had the tools at their disposal to prevent these failures from happening, but they seem to have missed that. We're going to be exploring that. As chairman of the Oversight and Investigation Subcommittee, I find it necessary to reiterate how important the congressional oversight is and that it's a constitutional authority that we have and, frankly, an obligation that we have to maintain the well-being of our system of government. Mr. Barr, you just had said it was appropriate for outsiders to do their independent reviews. That's what we are trying to do here today. You were authorized, though, on March 13 to do your report, correct? Who authorized that?
Chair Powell and I made...
Okay, that's all I need to know. Chair Powell authorized you?
Chair Powell and I jointly made the decision for me to proceed with this.
Is it your understanding as well that under Dodd-Frank, anytime 13.3 is invoked and utilized, that the GAO is also supposed to do a report?
I'm not familiar with that precise provision, but it makes sense to me that GAO should do a review. Okay.
And do you know when GAO is going to be starting their report?
I respect the independence of the GAO and would suggest that...
Page 2 of your testimony, you said that the May report will include confidential supervisory information. Will you be providing that CSI to the GAO?
Yes, consistent with normal practice.
Great. Well, we might have to unpack that a little bit. Will you also commit to me and this committee and to the chairman that you will provide this committee with all those same related confidential supervisory information needed to appropriately assess on our end what happened?
Yeah, the same information in the May 1st report will be available.
No, not in the report. You're giving if you're giving that supervisory information for the GAO to do their review, not before you review it yourself and decide what is appropriate and not appropriate. I thought you just said that you would be providing GAO with all of that data and information that you will be using to make your report. Is that correct?
We will make the information that we are using for the report available to you and to the GAO.
Okay, so we have your commitment that you are going to be providing us with all of that raw, confidential supervisory information so that we can do our job.
The same information that we'd use for the GAO and for the public report.
I'm not looking for the report, though. I want to make sure we've got the information. I'm trying to make sure that our semantics aren't getting played.
We follow our.
I will accept the answer that you are going to give us the exact same information in a timely fashion that you are using for your report. Fair?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Mr. Grunberg, I want to touch on the Treasury's commitment. I'm sorry, the FDIC to look at what was going on there. The same question really is to you. Will you commit to providing the committee with all related confidential supervisory information that is needed for us to assess?
Yes, Congressman. I think you have the authority to compel that information. We'll be responsive to you.
Okay. Timely manner is the key watchword here. Between myself and the chairman, Chairman McHenry, we have a number of requests to all of you. Ms. Lang, I want to touch on this. To obtain the information, FSOC was convened on both March 10, March 12, and March 24. Has FSOC met since March 24?
They have not met since March.
You have not, okay. So it was reported that Secretary Yellen convened these officials via video conference, is that correct?
Yes, I believe there
and you were part of that?
2 FSOC meetings.
Okay, and you were part of that?
I was part of the second one. I was not part of the first one.
You were not part of the 10th, okay.
I was not. That was the evening, I believe, we announced I was not part of the March
All right.
12th meeting.
Were minutes taken at those meetings?
By normal process, minutes would have been taken.
And will we have access to those minutes
Yes, they are released according to,
before they're released? Because we only have minutes from December 22. There is nothing that has been released publicly since December 22.
that is correct. I believe the process is minutes are released following the next formally scheduled FSOC meeting.
Only the
But
formally
we can-
scheduled.
We can come back to you on that, when they will be released.
So we have to wait till the next formally scheduled time to get those minutes.
I understand
Gentleman's time
that's
has
the
expired.
process, but we
We'll be
can come
following
back
up
to
in
you.
writing. Thank you.
Yes.
We expect a written response for that, Undersecretary.